Hey guys!
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the latest video song from Architects, Seeing Red, which is exactly what's going to happen to you if you fall asleep and don't pick up tickets for their very new, freshly announced North American tour that starts off in Toronto, May 2nd at the Rebel.
You know...
Oh, could have been at a better venue.
Could have been at a better venue.
Could have been at a better venue.
Like the history.
But they're coming with Of Mice and Men and While She Sleeps.
Ah, okay.
So I think that's a pretty good lineup.
Yeah, Cheerio.
All right.
Or did he put Cheerio on the thing? Or he put Cheers?
I think Cheers.
I think he put Cheerio.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever it was. I'm excited, not to go to the Rebel, but excited nonetheless.
I hate that place, but I'll do the trek.
I'll do the trek. But the thing about Architects...
Fuck, I've never seen Of Mice and Men live.
That's very true.
So, great opportunity to see those guys live.
No, going on Architects wise, because we talked about them in a previous video, how I think the past album has kind of been, the past two albums have been like pretty good, right? But their newer stuff, like their newer singles that have been coming out, have been very lackluster in a way.
All right, so let's see how this one is.
Let's see if this is moving in the better direction or is staying in that.
It's one of those, sometimes you have to take a step back before you, 2 steps back before you take a step forward.
Yeah.
Let's hope that those were steps back and now we're finally taking a step forward.
That step forward, yeah.
All right, so let's find out. Wow, this is gonna be one of the fucking heaviest songs I heard from these guys in fucking ages. Ages.
True.
Dude, by the way, you know what I'm thinking of doing?
What?
I'm thinking of copywriting blah.
Don't do that.
Just like the fucking dude that copyrighted the Let's Get Ready to... You get sued if you say that shit.
I know. That's why I just stopped you.
Thank you. So imagine me copywriting blah, and then somebody wants to use it in a song, they have to pay me royalties. Fuck you, Spotify, that just laid off like 17% of their workforce. This is a better way of making money. Copywriting certain fucking keywords, like go.
You can't.
I don't think you make much money on the go.
No, you can't actually copyright certain words like that. Like, you can copyright phrases, but you can't copyright the word go.
Okay, what about blah? I think
but blah you can copyright. I mean, it's a sound, right?
Yeah.
So I think, you can probably copyright that, but in certain phrases, yes.
If you're a lawyer, call me. Let's fucking.
You just
do
put
it.
someone out of a t-shirt brand or whatever.
Oh, Orion, I'm coming after you. So
make a percentage off of all of his sales.
I need a cut from everything that you make. So anyhow, he's a friend of mine. So like, I don't want to get any hate. Like, he's dissing other reaction guy. Dude, we're all from Toronto here. Metal Burb, him, me. We're all from Toronto. We all know each other. We're all cool.
Yeah.
Galactic Criminal.
Even we throw some stuff at Nick Knock here and there.
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to be at this show at the Rebel.
Oh, definitely.
Come on.
Definitely.
This is totally his...
this is his wheelhouse.
100%. He's going to be doing the crab shit as he does all the time.
Anyways.
Speaking of crab, I had a lobster bisque today. It was fucking mint.
Okay.
All right.
That just made me think of Red Lobster.
Fuck lobster. I ordered from the Soup Nazi.
Soup Nazi.
Nazi.
Oh, you definitely said Soup Nazi.
Did I? I meant Nazi.
You definitely said
it was
Soup
Nazi. But it's a play on words, so anyways, fair enough.
Yeah, but you know what, though? As much as how heavy this song is, it's still part of that limbo.
Oh, not for me, dude.
In my opinion.
No, come on.
I can still name 3 songs off the previous album better than this.
Come on, dude. Get off of your high horse and into
There's no high horse.
Get off of the...
There's no high horse. It's... I think, and you know what does that to me for this song?
I've been throwing a lot of slack at these guys over some of the last couple of tracks, even the last 2 records.
I know, but those are records I enjoy.
I wasn't a huge fan of them, to be honest.
And I can name I know I like a record when I can at least name.
Remember last time we were talking about it was Holy Grail.
Was it Holy Grail? That was the name of the album. Okay, but like I can at least name a handful from each album of songs that I liked, right? But
this shit had balls.
Listen, this shit had balls, but I think the problem, and I think the reason why it's part of that limbo for me, sadly, is those deeper vocals. Now, not because they exist, but because of how frequently they're used. And I think they're overused. I think it was
really on this
yes.
song?
I think honestly they shouldn't have been overused as they were. They had certain pockets where they came in, and if they weren't used in other places where they had no right being in, they would have had a better effect. The effect that they were trying to do with them. But the fact that they had them a line before or a line after or whatever, it didn't. It took away the effect of it. If anything, it just sounded like It sounded like deep vocals from someone who's just starting to do deep vocals, because they also didn't sound as crisp of harsh vocal wise. Like they didn't sound like.
Why the fuck are you hitting on a young Paul Scholes there? Like seriously.
Paul Scholes.
Seriously, dude.
Young Jack Wilshere.
No, it looks more like Paul Scholes, but anyway.
He doesn't look like Paul Scholes.
Come on, a young Paul Scholes?
What do you mean? Paul Scholes with the fucking crown, man. He had the crown, or. He kind of had the crown at one point.
I don't know what Paul Scholes you're talking about. I'm talking about Prime Men United Paul Scholes.
Oh, the ginger.
The ginger, yeah, come on.
Doesn't look like him.
I don't know what the fuck crown. He was not king of England. He was a great midfielder. Come on, let's not get carried away here.
He was a very good midfielder. Underrated, in my opinion.
Well, slightly underrated. Underrated.
I wouldn't pick him. I wouldn't pick Gerrard over him. I'd pick him over Gerrard.
Yeah, me too.
And Lampard. I'd pick him over Lampard.
No, okay. Probably. But you also have to look at who he was playing it with.
Oh, it didn't matter who.
Paul Scholes didn't have a Roy Keane next to him to clean up all the garbage.
Paul Scholes?
Lampard. Or Gerrard for that matter.
Okay, but didn't Lampard play with like Ballack or something? Like
Gerrard had, who did he have at that time?
William Sonogo. I don't know. I don't know. Mamadou Sakho.
Jordan Henderson.
Mamadou Sakho.
Jordan Henderson. He had Jordan Henderson. Like
No,
really.
he didn't even have Jordan Henderson because Jordan Henderson, that was a couple of years after. He was young still. I don't know who he had with him. Colo? Maybe, I think he had Colo.
Maybe.
Still, I think him and I think
Lampard didn't have Ballack when Lampard at his prime.
I don't know. Ballack was, I just can't remember, or SCN, but I don't remember. The timeline with that.
Lampard at his time had Deco. Which is not bad. That's not bad.
It's not bad. That was after you won the what's it
went
called?
from Barcelona there.
Yeah.
Anyhow, back on track.
Back on track. Back on this track. Yeah, I feel like they're way too overplayed for what they are. They're not even in my
opinion,
the
vocals, not Architects.
No, not Architects. I mean those harsh vocals. In my opinion, they're not even that good of harsh vocals to begin with. Like as harsh vocals go for bands, for metalcore bands.
Xabi Alonso with Gerard. Xabi Alonso.
But come on, Xabi Alonso with Gerard.
That's a good duo.
That's a good duo. I still can't think about Lampard though. That's the problem. Terry was there. Terry was center back.
But Terry's center back.
Who was playing with him center mid?
Kalou.
Kalou
was a striker.
Kalou was a winger.
Yeah, winger striker.
Solomon Kalou was a winger.
Essien, I guess.
Essien.
I guess was Essien.
Essien is Essien, to have someone there. Essien is.
Okay. It's pretty good against
so that's why I take Scholes over both of them.
Okay, perfect. We got that sorted. I love doing the football talk. Yeah.
But yeah, even when it comes to metalcore in general, for harsh vocals, they're not even the best harsh vocals I've heard from a metalcore band.
I don't think that's their bread and butter, in all honesty.
But then,
in terms of their strength.
But then don't use it.
If
you're not going to master it, and if you're not going to get it to a particular sound that's going to work with it.
And I'm saying that, but I don't hate. I don't feel the way you do.
I know.
I like them.
I know. But
I'm
saying if you're not going to get it to a
but
particular
when
sound,
I look at his vocal range. The cleaner, more melancholic
and the
vocals,
screaming ones,
to me that's
his bread and butter.
To me that's the sweet spot.
Even sometimes with the screaming ones, he makes them a little bit deeper, but since he's already hitting that note, it sounds good.
To me, that's the sweet spot.
I
agree with you, but I don't mind the harsh vocals. I'm not as negative about it as you are.
I am, because listen, if you use them in one or two spots just to make it spicy here and there, I can look over the fact that they're not really that good. I can look over the fact because it brings something new to the song.
We're gonna get so much hate on this.
Fuck that. It brings something new to the song, right? But the fact that they're overused in the song, and it just sounds like someone's farting, like, dude, it sounds like a sneaky squeaker out of nowhere, right? Like it's happening throughout the song. Like they happen quite a bit, and it wasn't. They don't feel like they have anything behind them other than the fact that they're deep. That's all it is.
They lack emotion for you?
They lack emotion, and which his other vocals are drenched in.
Tons.
So if you're gonna do the deeper, harsh vocals, master them in your own way before using them, because in my opinion, they didn't feel up to par with the rest of his vocal range. And I feel like he's trying to bridge out there, which is always a good thing to do, but they're not ready. It's half baked. It's like that video of Gordon Ramsay and his mom baking like that apple pie or whatever, and she looks at it and she's like, it's not cooked in the middle. And then he's like, fuck it, it's not cooked in the middle. Because it's not ready. It's half-baked, in my opinion.
Half-baked means something completely different, but okay.
What?
It means like you're high.
No, half-baked means like you're putting something out half-baked. Meaning it's not fully done.
Okay, I get that, but there's also the being high.
There's the being high one. No, I'm talking about it's not fully done.
Because you're making it sound like the guy's half-baked. Like,
no. It's the vocals themselves are half-baked. Those harsh vocals are half-baked. Yeah, I wasn't enjoying them. Like, Architects make amazing choruses. That's their thing. Like, these guys make amazing songs with even better choruses. And in this song, it shows, but this song, the chorus didn't have those harsh things. It was an actual Architects chorus, and it sounded amazing, right?
The sound of the song overall is really good.
The sound of the song is, but I think, in my mind, that ruins it to the point, it doesn't ruin the song completely, but it's enough to just make me, like, not put it up there with other songs. It's enough for me to turn it off and listen to Goliath, or listen to Dead Butterflies, or something from the newer album, or even stuff from the older album, like Doomsday, right? Like, it's just something where it's enough of something to make you not want to listen to it again. It's like if you're eating a really good dish, but they over garlicked it
salted
or over salted it. For the first couple of bites, you can look past it, but the fact that you have so much left and you're already not liking it, you're not gonna eat the rest of it.
Well put. I mean, well put as far as you presenting your point.
As an analogy, yeah.
And you presenting your point. I don't necessarily feel the same way. I actually thought this song hit the mark on all points. Because I thought the sound was heavy, good. Still had those do you call that synth? That's not a synth. It's like a loop box almost, like it feels. Anyways, it still had that, which is, it's a little bit of a trademark Architects thing. So,
and they had like the choir-ish
The
thing.
choir was really cool.
That was cool.
The choir is really cool. Now, there's some lines, I'll say this. It's interesting that they're going to come to North America with While She Sleeps. Because there's some lines of this song, and those choirs kind of reminds me of the last album from While She Sleeps, where they use the kids' choirs in the background. And even some of the lyrics, the last album, I believe, was called Why So Serious? While She Sleeps album. So there was something not about being serious, but why so something. I can't remember what the lyrics were. So I felt like there was some correlations to similar things that I've seen from While She Sleeps. So I enjoy the song a lot, but it's not like something I haven't seen before, even from other bands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things in this song that I'm listening to it and I'm like, wow, this other band has done something like this, or even they have done something like this before in other songs.
I think the chorus is what.
But overall, like I can really be nitpicking at certain parts and say, oh, I've heard this from this band, I've heard this from them, or this or that, whatever. But overall, did I like the song? Yes. To me, it's one of my. It's probably my favorite song that I've heard from them in a very long time. Very, very long time. I really enjoy this track all around. I can nitpick this and that, but let's face the facts. If this song comes on the radio or comes on my playlist or whatever, I'm not fucking changing. And I hope if we go see them in May, I hope this is part of the set.
They'll definitely play it
because it's a good
Hopefully
song.
Live it sounds better because, like I said, man, those harsh vocals, they feel half baked. They don't feel genuine. They don't feel like they have the same emotion that he does in his other vocals, right? And it just feels like you're trying to put up a tripod, but one of the legs is kind of broken. Right, you have two really strong legs, which is those clean vocals and the screaming harsh. But you have one that doesn't.
A little wobbly.
It's a little wobbly.
You have to put a little piece of paper
like cardboard underneath and like screw it in just a little bit
in order to level it off.
Yeah, properly. Like it doesn't. They don't feel like they're as fully fleshed out as the other ones. And I just feel like they're done too often, so it makes it very noticeable, at least to me. So if they were only done very sporadically, because they weren't. Some of them were right after each other. If they were really sporadic throughout the song, I can actually enjoy the song more because it gives you these little bumps in the road, and it's very interesting. I would still catch it, but it wouldn't be as game breaking for me since it's so much in the song. It's just I'll skip to the chorus every time because the chorus is Architects. It's what they do best. But like I can see where they're trying to go because a lot of metalcore bands are able to get that trifecta, which is the good cleans, the good deep harsh, and the good screaming harsh. Imminence has done some stuff like that. A lot of bands, right? So I see.
Currents is another band that does it really well.
Of course, I'm seeing what they're trying to go for. It's that trifecta of vocals to use in metalcore because then you can really go far with them. But it just feels like those harsh, deep ones are very. They're not ready. They're not ready.
All right, that's his opinion. He said it. He's sticking with it. On that note, let us know your opinions in the comment section below. I know there's going to be a lot of hate, but it is what it is. You came here for an opinion, and you got it. So, on that note, we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.